Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I provide the best tips and resources for busy women to create a healthy and fit lifestyle. You're about to see a pregnancy nutrition video that's included in my free Fit Pregnancy program. I'll include a link in the description. It's 100% free, so be sure to sign up. And while you're here, be sure to like and subscribe. Now let's dive in. Today we're going to dive into nutrition while you're pregnant. The key here is to not get overwhelmed or stressed. I want you to practice listening to your body and strive to eat well-balanced meals that keep you and your baby full throughout the day. Instead of focusing on calories, I want you to try to focus on portions, serving size, and meal frequency. Focus on eating higher quality foods as well as eating slowly, eating only when you're hungry, and stopping when you're satisfied. Proteins, vegetables, fruits, healthy fats, whole food carbohydrates, and water are important to a well-balanced diet. Your body will also need additional vitamins and minerals. Finding a prenatal vitamin can assure you're getting exactly what you and your baby need. Let go of thinking of foods as bad or good and start to think of your food as fuel. Too much of anything can be a bad thing, but a well-balanced diet will keep you healthy and sane. Let go of thinking that you're eating for two. In the first trimester, you won't require any additional calories. In the second trimester, your calorie needs will increase by approximately 350 from your baseline. You'll then need another increase once you've reached the third trimester by approximately 500 calories from your baseline, or about 250 on top of your added calories from the second trimester. And don't forget, if you plan on breastfeeding, you'll need about 500 additional calories from your baseline to keep your supply up. A good rule of thumb for a well-balanced diet is to follow this portion size guide for each meal. Your protein serving should be the size of your palm. Your vegetable serving should be the size of your fist. Your carbohydrate portion should be the size of a cupped hand. A serving of fat should be about the size of your thumb or about a tablespoon. The meals selected for this program take this into account and should keep you well on track to get enough of each within each meal. When it comes to meal frequency, there are a few things to consider to find out what is the right fit for you. You'll want to take into account your schedule, preferences, and hunger. Typically, most women do well eating every 3 to 4 hours. This might look like 4 meals a day, centered around the portion guide, or 3 meals paired with a couple of snacks. For some ladies, eating 6 smaller meals might be a better option if you're struggling with morning sickness or food aversions. You'll want to pick a path that is sustainable for you personally. Keep in mind that this can change throughout your pregnancy, so be ready to adjust when needed. The more you plan, the easier it will be to stay on track. While I don't typically recommend counting macros while pregnant, it is certainly something you can do. I recommend having your macros manually calculated to take into account how far along you are in your pregnancy. If you have never counted macros, I recommend starting after your little one arrives. Here are my 7 keys for success when it comes to nutrition while pregnant. Eat slowly and take smaller bites. This allows you to tune into your body's signals and needs. You'll be able to notice when you're full. Eat when you're hungry and stop when you're satisfied. You don't have to clean the plate. Listen to your body's cues. Some signs of hunger are lacking energy, feeling shaky or nauseated, rumbling stomach, fatigue, or loss of mental focus. When you feel hungry, you could potentially be thirsty or bored. Try rehydrating first. Eat a portion of protein at every snack and meal. Protein is filling, satisfying, and vital. Choose protein sources first and then build the rest of your meal around it. Start with half a serving if dealing with aversions. A protein powder can help you reach your daily intake. Try meal prepping protein options so it's easily on hand. Eat a serving of vegetables or fruit with every snack or meal. Eat a portion of healthy fats at every meal. This will help balance blood sugar and energy levels. A few healthy fats are olive oil, nuts, and avocado. Eat a portion of carbs at every meal. Nutritious carbs like fruits, veggies, potatoes, oats, rice, and quinoa are great for well-balanced diets. Make in large batches for easy meal prepping and replace high processed carbs with their minimally processed counterparts. For example, potatoes instead of potato chips. Drink half your body weight in ounces per day. On average, aim for 100 ounces a day. Some helpful tips are flavoring your water, setting hourly reminders, drinking a big glass first thing in the morning, using a straw, and keeping water bottles handy. While coffee, tea, and sports beverages count towards your total, you should still try to drink regular water throughout the day. Coffee can leave you dehydrated, and you'll want to limit your intake while pregnant. Now let's move on to supplements. When it comes to supplements, please speak to your doctor before starting any. Supplements should be just that, a supplement to a well-balanced whole food diet. Here are foods you need to eat in moderation. Highly processed foods, caffeine, which you'll want to limit yourself to no more than 12 ounces a day. You may need to wean yourself off to avoid having caffeine withdrawals. Sugary beverages. These are going to be empty calories that often contain caffeine. You'll want to limit your seafood to only a few times a week and never eat it raw. Now here are the foods that you're going to want to avoid completely. Alcohol, raw and undercooked proteins, BPA, lead and mercury. Heartburn is often a part of pregnancy. By eliminating tangy citrus fruits, garlic, onion, spicy foods, peppermints, caffeine, chocolate, and carbonated beverages, you can help reduce heartburn. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to join my free Fit Pregnancy program to keep this going.
You know I'm dreaming about us.